Okay, so we have our wings cut out, and this is the blue wing for one of the fairies. This teal color is going to be the back of the wing. So I'm going to have a purple wing as the front of the wing. So I cut out a teal and the purple, which is over at the table, and then I cut out my plastic pieces. And you can just see from this angle how the plastic pieces kind of are leaving a gap. Sorry, a gap in the center here. That's because we're going to sew something here. So what you're going to want to do is, using a hot glue gun, you're going to want to quickly glue along the edge of your plastic and stick it down on your wing. You want to do that fairly quickly because the glue likes to harden. It shouldn't bleed through the other side, and it should be fairly well stuck. Our next one is this upper one here, and I will glue it. You'll notice I'm leaving a bit of a seam allowance along the outside. That's because we are going to be sewing the two layers of wings together. I'm just going to continue. I'll move this way so you can see. Continue to glue. If you're wondering what I'm gluing on, it's a hot... Well, look at that. I just glued the wrong side, which is pretty annoying. So while it's still warm, I'm going to peel it off. My glue is a low temperature glue gun. I don't recommend peeling it off if it's a high temp. Let it cool for a minute. Okay, so I want to glue on this side. Now the glue really likes to stick to the fibers of the wool, so it's going to adhere pretty quickly. And my final one is here, and I'm going to glue it on right there. And I need more glue first. And once again, I glued on the wrong side. Seems to be a trend for me today. So I'm going to try and get most of that glue off. I'm sorry. I'm going to glue on the other side. So as you can see, no matter how many times you've made these, you're going to make mistakes, and it's totally fine. Now the importance of these little plastic things is just to make the wing stiff. If for some reason you can't add your plastic, that'll be okay. If your plastic isn't the right shape, like you don't have enough to cut it the right shape, totally fine as well. As long as you can get some in there if possible, just to strengthen your wing shape. There we go, finally. I guess third time was a charm there. Okay, so I'd like you to glue your plastic on at this point, and then we'll come back and start the next step.